In this video, we'll be taking a look at one college football game happening on November 13th, 2025, and providing you with a free team pick and total pick for this game. So 2 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on this one college football game after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Troy versus Old Dominion. The Troy Trojans set out for SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, Virginia on Thursday night for a Sun Belt Conference matchup that promises to test the focus and endurance of both teams. The Trojans arrive with a record of 4-1-0 in the West Division, sitting only one game behind Southern Miss, which currently holds first place. That narrow margin means Troy still has everything to play for, with a possible berth in the conference championship game within reach if it can finish strong. Motivation is high, and the Trojans understand the importance of every remaining contest. Old Dominion, with a mark of 3-2-0 in the East Division, faces a steeper climb, with unbeaten James Madison and one-loss Coastal Carolina controlling the top of the standings. The Monarchs' path to the title game appears closed. Still, Old Dominion remains a dangerous and disciplined team, one that has played its best football at home. Old Dominion enters this meeting on a high note after a decisive 31-6 victory over UL Monroe, where it covered the 17-point spread comfortably. That performance reminded everyone of the team's offensive potential and its ability to control the tempo when everything clicks. Yet the broader picture tells a more uneven story. Over its last 4 games, Old Dominion has gone 2-2 straight up and 1-3 against the spread. This pattern reflects some of the inconsistency that has defined its season, particularly in how the defense performs from week to week. Troy's situation presents an interesting contrast. The Trojans had been one of the hottest teams in the conference before suffering a surprising 23-10 loss at home against Arkansas State as a 7.5 favorite. That defeat stopped a streak of 5 consecutive wins and covers. Still, Troy's track record on the road has been spotless this year, where it stands at 4-0 against the spread and has won each of its last 3 away games outright. The Trojans' offensive rhythm has also been impressive for much of the season, scoring at least 31 points in 4 of their last 5 games. Even in defeat, they have shown the capacity to generate consistent production, spreading the ball effectively and maintaining composure in key moments. Their balance between passing and rushing allows them to adapt to different defensive schemes, and that adaptability has been central to their road success. Old Dominion's offense, on the other hand, has been the heartbeat of its team, showing bursts of creativity and balance behind a strong ground game. The Monarchs can move the ball quickly, but their defense has struggled to sustain stops, particularly in high-leverage situations. Both teams have demonstrated competence in conference play, and this matchup looks evenly poised in several areas. Old Dominion's home record speaks for itself, as the Monarchs have remained unbeaten in Norfolk this season. They tend to start fast at home, using early momentum and crowd energy to dictate pace. That advantage gives them credibility as the betting favorite. Yet the size of that favoritism, specifically as a double-digit spread, seems ambitious against a Troy team that has repeatedly proven its resilience. The Trojans have built their season on consistency and focus, showing an ability to stay within striking distance even when the odds tilt against them. Their 6-3 record against the spread underscores this point, reflecting steady performance and effective preparation. When looking deeper into the situational metrics, Troy's ability to perform on the road stands out. With 3 wins away from home already, the Trojans have developed a rhythm in unfamiliar environments, often thriving when the crowd and conditions work against them. That experience could prove valuable against an Old Dominion team that has been solid but not invincible in the role of a heavy favorite. The Monarchs' 3-3 record against the spread as a double-digit favorite reflects some uncertainty, and one of those failures came in an outright loss to Marshall. That result revealed the risks of overconfidence, especially against disciplined opponents capable of controlling tempo and forcing long drives. Motivation also tilts toward Troy, which remains in contention in the West Division and must treat this game as a must-win to stay in the race. Old Dominion, while still playing for pride and bowl positioning, does not face the same pressure. That difference in urgency can matter late in the season, particularly when one side needs the game more than the other. The Trojans' focus and energy should reflect that context, while the Monarchs will aim to defend their home turf and build momentum for the stretch run. The key to the matchup lies in how well Troy can execute offensively against an Old Dominion defense that can be hot and cold. The Trojans will look to stay balanced, combining their steady run game with timely passing to keep the Monarchs' front seven honest. Meanwhile, Old Dominion will attempt to establish the run early, using its powerful backfield to control the line of scrimmage and limit Troy's offensive possessions. Whether Troy can recover fully from its loss to Arkansas State and pull off a road upset is uncertain, but the team's consistency against the spread and proven success in tough environments suggests that this game will likely stay competitive well into the fourth quarter. As our first pick for this matchup, the Troy Trojans to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Troy's offense has been defined by its steady ground attack, averaging 121.1 rushing yards per game. Running back Tay Meadows leads that effort with 546 yards and 4 touchdowns, providing both reliability and balance. While the Trojans are not a run-heavy team, their ability to stay patient and control the tempo has allowed them to wear down defenses over time. Defensively, they have held opponents to 24.1 points and 356.7 total yards per game, showing sound discipline in coverage and strong tackling fundamentals. Their defense may not be flashy, but it is consistent, often forcing opponents to sustain long drives to earn points. Old Dominion's offensive identity centers on its rushing attack, which averages 202.7 yards per contest. Running back Colton Joseph anchors that effort with 620 yards and 9 touchdowns, bringing both power and vision to the backfield. This heavy emphasis on the run game gives the Monarchs the ability to control possession, though it can also limit explosive opportunities when trailing. Their defense has allowed 23.4 points and 367.4 total yards per game, a respectable figure but one that masks some underlying inconsistency in red zone execution. While Old Dominion has produced impressive yardage totals throughout the season, its red zone conversion rate remains a concern. The team sometimes stalls inside the 20-yard line, turning long drives into field goals rather than touchdowns. Against a disciplined Troy defense that excels in these same situations, that weakness could become more pronounced. The Trojans' offense has its own limitations, struggling to sustain extended drives at times, but their efficiency when finishing possessions has improved in recent weeks. The game's pace is likely to favor lower scoring. Old Dominion often leans on its ground game once it secures a lead, choosing to run the clock and minimize risk. Troy's defense complements this tendency, slowing opponents with physical play and methodical containment rather than blitz-heavy pressure. Both defenses have allowed similar scoring averages, with Troy giving up 24.1 points and Old Dominion 23.4 points. These numbers suggest a close, measured contest, factoring in pace, defensive efficiency, and scoring tendencies. The projected total for this matchup falls in the mid-40s range. Unless turnovers or special teams plays create short fields and easy scores, the game will likely unfold as a tactical battle marked by controlled possessions, deliberate drives, and limited explosive plays. Each team will aim to impose its preferred rhythm, with Old Dominion relying on its rushing attack and Troy leaning on its defense to keep the score within reach. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed, subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.